So this concludes keynote speeches, and we will move on to the next lecture. And now please welcome Dr. Funaki Yasuro, Director of the Social Science Division and Green Asia Project Leader, JIRCAS. He will present the Green Asia Project Stocktake. Please welcome Dr. Funaki with a big round of applause.
So good afternoon, everybody. I'm Yasuo Funaki, Director of Social Science Division, as well as the Project Leader of Green Asia. So today, I'd like to talk about firstly our institute, JIRCAS, and then background of the Green Asia project, and followed by the key pillars of the project. That will be the outline of the project. And finally, I'd like to explain about lessons learned from the Green Asia project. So to begin with, I'd like to introduce JIRCAS. JIRCAS is a Japan International Research Center for Agricultural Sciences, which has been conducting collaborative agriculture research for more than half a century with partners in developing countries. And so then I'd like to go to the background of the Green Asia project. So in May 2021, so Japanese government developed the sustainable food systems strategy called MIDORI. So this is a midterm strategy that will pave the way for the future, and it will enhance the engagement of stakeholders at each stage of food supply chains. And also it will try to promote innovations to reduce environmental load. And this MIDORI strategy stated that it could serve as a model for the development of new sustainable food systems in the Asia-Monsoon region. So in line with this, in 2022, MAF initiated the project accelerating application of agricultural technologies which enhance production potentials and ensure sustainable food systems in the Asia-Monsoon region. So JIRCAS is now conducting this project under the name of Green Asia. So why we are focusing on Asia-Monsoon region? It's because we have a shared characteristics of the agriculture sector in this region. So such as hot and humid climate, and we have a large paddy field, and these are operated by medium and small holder farmers. So we, from the beginning of this project, we estimated the issue you see on the right side. So we estimated that the Asia-Monsoon region embraces 44% of the world population and 9% of the world total land area and 28% of the global GDP. And also in this region, so this region occupies 40% of the global non-CO2 GHG, or methane emissions and nitrous oxide emissions from agriculture across the world. So that's why the transformation of the food system in this region will significantly provide the impact on the global agenda. And that's why we are now trying to promote this project. And the Green Asia project has two pillars. One is disseminating information. So we established International Scientific Advisory Board for Strategy MIDORI. We also established International Center for Strategy MIDORI. we also have the second pillar, so that is a joint research in this scheme. So we try to conduct joint research for 3 selected scalable technologies. So I'll explain this more in later on. So with these pillars, so we try to contribute to the transformation of the food systems in the Asia-Monsoon region. So you see the advisory board members of the International Scientific Advisory Board for Strategy Middle here. So these are the, this board consists of the distinguished scientists and the senior executives from the leading research institute and universities. And they possess the extensive expertise in sustainable agricultural technologies in the Asia-Monsoon region and globally. The members are expected to provide guidance and feedback on the research findings, reports, and other output produced by the project. So we had we held the first meeting of the this advisory board on October 25th in 2022. Since then, we had until now the 6 times of the meeting we held, and we will have the another meeting, the 7th meeting in Tsukuba tomorrow afternoon. So this is the International Center for Strategy Middle East. So this was established within the JIRCAS, and this is work as a secretariat for promoting the Green Asia project. So we established the website of the International Center for Strategy Middle East. So that includes the outline of the project and advisory board members and technology catalog and dashboard and the topics and so on. So one of the outcome of the the pillar 1, disseminating information, is the completion of technology catalog. Now it's version 4. So this catalog includes 44 scalable technologies, not only from JIRCAS, but also from NARO, FFPRI, FRA, ACE, and the universities. So we have 35 technologies for agriculture, 3 for forestry, and 6 for fisheries. So these are aligned with the contribution areas of the Middle East strategy. We disseminate information, not only pillar 1, but also the pillar 2 of the joint research in the international forums, so such as G7 Agriculture Ministers Meeting and UNFF's +2 and the +4 side event, and the COP28, and we also attend the COP30 in this year. We also attend the various ASEAN meetings, workshops, and forums. We also attend the International Rice Congress as well. And not only international forums, but also we have we attended the bilateral meetings. And we also held the JIRCAS events, such as the 50th anniversary of the JIRCAS Southeast Asian Liaison Office. So technology catalog and its future technologies are incorporated into the global, regional, and national documents. So we presented international forums and bilateral meetings about the technology catalog. And now the catalog is featured on the website of the UN Food System Coordination Hub, FAO, and ASEAN Secretariat, and ERI, and FFTC, and some of the ASEAN member states' websites. So with these efforts, now the technology catalog is adopted in Middle Infinity, developed by MAF in Japan, and adopted in the ASEAN-Japan Middle Cooperation Plan. The technology catalog was adopted as Annex 3, and the technology catalog some of the technologies adopted in the ASEAN guideline on the reduction of crop burning, as Dr. Min of the ASEAN Secretariat said today. And also, some of the technologies and technology category itself are adopted in the Thailand taxonomy. Also, one technology adopted is adopted in Wiper Green Technology Book Expo edition. So through this, we are now trying to contribute to the food system transformation in the Asia-Monsoon region. And we also have the second pillar, that is the joint research, which is the application of scalable agriculture technologies into the Asia-Monsoon region. So these are alternate wet and drying technology to mitigate greenhouse gas emission, and BNI crops with high fertilization efficiency and low environmental impact, and the international differential system for rice blast disease to try to reduce the pesticide. So as you know, there is no one-size-fits-all approach. So that's why we try to test these scalable technologies into the site of the Asia-Monsoon region. So for AWD, we tried in Bangladesh, Indonesia, Thailand, and Vietnam, and for BNI in Nepal, for rice blast in Bangladesh and Vietnam. So we have conducted the field trial in collaboration with innovation and scaling partners. As we approach the final stage of these trials, we are working to compile evidence on the impact and enabling environment for the application of these technologies. So this evidence will inform strategic activities aimed at fostering behavioral changes among stakeholders to adapt and disseminate these innovations. So we have a good result, and some of the research outcome is now under the submission of the scientific journals, and we can show these results precisely in a later stage. And finally, I'll go to the lesson learned from the Green Asia project. Now, Green Asia project is a 4-year project, and now we are in our fourth year, and we remain the half years. So I'd like to explain the key factors for accelerating application of agricultural technologies developed in Japan and through international research partnerships. So first is a central hub function for knowledge aggregation. So we have analyzed, compiled, and disseminated the technologies as aggregated information resources, such as the technology catalog, which has significantly improved the visibility of Japanese agricultural technologies in international forums. We believe that this enhanced communication facilitates the alignment of technological solutions with actual needs in the Asia-Monsoon region and holds great potential for further strengthening Japan's contribution to transforming food systems in the region through scalable agricultural technologies. The second is the importance of strengthening science and policy interface called SPIs. In the Green Asia project, SPIs have fostered collaboration between researchers and policymakers and supported evidence-based policymaking. And finally, for field trials, so strategic planning from the outset was key to delivering tangible solutions. In a sense, it is essential to define clear goals and intended outcomes at the very early stages of field trial activities. It's also important to identify enabling factors and plan across the entire project life cycle. So these lessons will serve as a viable reference for the future efforts targeting not only the Asia-Monsoon region, but also the other regions in the Global South. So that is my presentation. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Funaki. Thank you so much. And once again, please give a big round of applause all of the speakers. Thank you very much. And now we will take a break before session 3. All participants in this venue are invited to the next conference room for the Technology Catalog Showcase and Networking Session. Scientists from JIRCAS, NARO, FRA, FAPRI, ICE, and leading universities will present the technologies featured in the catalog in the poster presentation style. So please, we encourage you to take this opportunity to exchange ideas and interact with the presenters and other participants. And once again, please make sure to return to this venue by 3:45 p.m. Thank you very much for participating. Good afternoon and welcome back everyone. The JIRCAS International Symposium will resume now with Session 3, Efforts Towards Food System Transformation, presented by members of the International Science Advisory Board. And our first speaker is Dr. Mohamad bin Ghani, Director General of the Malaysian Agricultural Research and Development Institute, MARDI. So Dr. Zabawi has kindly sent us a video message for this session. So let us now play the video. Please take a look.
Good morning. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, distinguished colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor to be here at the JIRCAS International Symposium 2025. Today, I would like to share Malaysia's journey from MARDI's perspective, reflecting on our experiences over the past 4 years and how we are preparing for future challenges in transforming our food system. The role of technology and agriculture is crucial, and it can be viewed from two key perspectives. Number one, productivity, and number two is sustainability. Technology drives productivity through precision tools, where we can minimize input waste, such as water, fertilizer, and pesticide, to ensure that resources are used efficiently. Automation and mechanization enable farming operation to be carried out more quickly and with less reliance on manual labor. Meanwhile, digital solutions include sensors, IoT system, and drone help optimize both crop yield and quality through real-time data and smarter decision making. However, productivity alone is not enough. On the sustainability part, technology plays an equally critical role. Smart irrigation system, renewable energy adoption, and resource-efficient practices help conserve vital natural resources. Climate-smart innovation reduce carbon emission, while circular economy approaches transform agriculture waste into valuable resources. Most importantly, technology enables us to monitor, protect, and sustain ecosystem health over the long term. Ultimately, the message is clear. It is not just about achieving high yield, it's also about building an agriculture sector that is resilient, resource efficient, and sustainable for the future. The first 4 years have been a testing period for all of us. The COVID-19 pandemic exposed critical vulnerabilities in our food supply chains, disrupting production, distribution, and access. Meanwhile, geopolitical conflicts drove up the prices of key agriculture inputs such as fertilizer, animal feed, and energy, putting additional pressure on farmers and food systems. At the same time, climate extreme, from prolonged drought to devastating floods, have reminded us just how fragile our agricultural system can be. 4 countries across the Asia-Monsoon region, including Malaysia, these combined shocks have translated into real threat to food security, economic stability, and livelihood. In response to this mounting pressure, Malaysia introduced the National Agro-Food Policy 2.0 from 2021 to 2030. This policy goes beyond merely increasing productivity. It focuses on building resilience to climate change, preserving biodiversity, and ensuring nutrition security for the nation. Within this policy framework, MARDI plays a central role as the National Research Institute, generating technologies, providing evidence, support policymaking, and delivering innovation to both industry players and farmers. In alignment with national priority for future challenges, MARDI has also developed its Corporate Strategic Plan, CSP, 2021 to 2030. The CSP emphasizes modern agriculture, healthy food, and a sustainable living environment with technology as the key driver to boost productivity, strengthen resilience, and raise farmers' income. Food security cannot be achieved without continuous innovation. Research and development is not only an investment in science, it is also an investment in the resilience and well-being of our people. Generally, research institutes generate 2 main outputs. 1, the development of technology and knowledge, and number 2, the transfer of technology and dissemination of knowledge. These outputs are then channeled to 3 key groups. 1, ministries utilize research output as evidence-based input for policy formulation and the development of national strategies. Number 2, extension agents, which is translate research into practical implementation through advisory services, on-the-ground initiative, and capacity building, particularly for young entrepreneurs and future talents. Number 3, target groups, including farmers, industries, and consumers, are the end beneficiaries of improved technologies, policies, and practices. These include direct access to public goods, such as farmers-ready technology, and commercialization opportunities for local companies and entrepreneurs. Together, this synergy between research, policy, extension, and users ensure that R&D directly contribute to strengthening national food security. Accelerating technology adoption is crucial for building a future-ready agriculture sector. This requires ensuring access to modern infrastructure and tools while also strengthening capacity building so the farmers can use these technologies effectively. Strong partnership with industry, supported by enabling policy and incentive, are essential to scale innovations from lab to field. Equally important, technology adoption must be inclusive, ensuring that smallholders and vulnerable groups are not left behind but are able to benefit fully. Together, this effort will drive a faster, broader, and more impactful transformation of the agriculture sector. After looking at Malaysian policy direction, let me now share some of MARDI's R&D achievement. To make it simple, I will group them into two categories. Number one, public good technologies, which is innovation that benefit farmers, policymakers, and society. Number two, commercial technologies, which is innovation that are turned into product, services, and business opportunity. Now we go to the public good technologies. MARDI developed technologies to strengthen national food security and protect shared resources. Over the past 4 years, MARDI has introduced new crop varieties that improve yield, quality, and resilience. For example, MR333 rice, variety for granary area with high yield performance. MRCL3 and MRCL4 clear field rice tackle weedy rice problems and support more sustainable cultivation. New shallot varieties adapted for local conditions, high yield, climate resilient Librica coffee clones improve both productivity and market potential. Hybrid coconut and grain corn varieties support food and feed security. MARDI also protected genetic resources through the My Gene Bank facilities, which conserve over 13,000 rice extraction and 18,000 genetic materials for future breeding and conservation. To ensure seed quality, we developed the paddy seed quality certification and traceability system. Make sure certified seed meet standard and can be tracked back to their sources. Urban and smart farming. Urban farming is becoming more important. MARDI has built a plant factory with advanced control environment system to enable year-round production using space and resources efficiently. It now serves as a model for agropreneurs to adopt urban farming. MARDI has also advanced smart and precision farming in paddy production, covering the entire value chain from land preparation and seeding to crop management and harvesting. Technologies like soil nutrition sensors, variety rate application, early warning system, and yield monitoring tool help farmers work more efficiently, reduce costs, and increase productivity. At the same time, MARDI also developed market-ready technologies for industry. This innovation opened up new business opportunities and helped strengthen the agriculture food sector. Here are a few examples of technology that are already being adopted. MRQ103, Maria rice. This is aromatic rice, which variety with a low glycemic index, making it a healthier choice for diabetic patients. Paddy biofertilizer improves soil health by restoring microbial balance and increasing organic matter, helping rice crop achieve better yields. MARDI sensor kit, a smart diagnostic tool that detects major rice disease early, helping farmers to reduce losses. ISR for banana, a biological solution using beneficial microbe to activate the plant's natural defenses, proven effective against banana blight disease. Complete A-B fertigation fertilizer, a balanced nutrient mix that improves ginger yield and quality. Sweet potato fertigation fertilizer, provide nutrient at the right growth stage, boosting tuber development and yield consistency. LED lighting technology, special lighting for indoor lettuce farming. With just 12 hours of light, lettuce can be harvested in as little as 25 days, speeding up production. Value-added food product, from VCO spread and analog cheese to mushroom ball, pineapple granola, brown rice drink, and Garcinia powder, MARDI is bringing research from the lab to the market. These innovations show how MARDI's technologies create real solutions for both industry and consumers, driving growth and sustainability in the sector. Looking ahead, we are aware of several key challenges that will shape our future. First, climate change is getting more intense, bringing heat waves, floods, and new pest outbreaks. Second, nutrition security is becoming more important. We must go beyond just providing calories and ensure a healthier, more diverse diet for our people. Third, the digital revolution brings great opportunities, but there is a risk that smallholders may be left behind if they lack access to modern technology. And finally, we need to engage the younger generation. Without their participation, the future of our agriculture and food system will remain uncertain. These challenges remind us that the way forward must be sustainable. Sustainability is no longer an option, it is a necessity. At MARDI, we are already working on solutions to make our food system greener and more resilient. For example, in rice farming, we promote alternate wetting and drying, a water-saving method that also cuts greenhouse gas emission by 22 to 51% without reducing yields. We also promote the use of biofertilizer and low input technologies to keep soil healthy. In addition, smart paddy irrigation system allow real-time monitoring and automatic water control based on the crop needs, making water use more efficient. MARDI has also developed a decision support system called RiceFert, a site-specific fertilization tool now available online and used in major granary area across Peninsular Malaysia. All these efforts support the Green Asia vision championed by JIRCAS and reflect Malaysia's strong commitment to build greener, more sustainable food system. We know that no country can do this alone. Transforming food system requires strong partnership. MARDI worked closely with Japan through JIRCAS and JICA, with IRI on rice research, and with FAO on food security, policy, and genetic resources. We also contribute technical expertise to ASEAN initiative on sustainable agriculture. Through South-South cooperation, we shared experience with other developing countries, building solidarity and resilience together. Collaboration is the cornerstone of our work. At MARDI, we see research and development as the main driver of transformation. We will continue to advance bio-innovation, smart digital agriculture, and sustainable mechanization. We will also strengthen regional collaboration, especially within the Asia-Monsoon partnership, to build more resilient food system. MARDI is committed to supporting Malaysia's journey to the net zero through low-carbon agriculture technologies. These are not just ambitions, they are our commitment as we move toward 2030 and beyond. To conclude, I would like to leave you with a simple message. Innovation is the bridge between challenges and solutions. MARDI is committed to transforming Malaysia's food system and supporting the resilience of Asia-Monsoon region. We look forward to strengthening our collaboration with JIRCAS and partner around the world to build a more sustainable and resilient food future. Thank you.
Dr. Zabawi, thank you very much. And now we would like to welcome our second speaker, Dr. Phisamai Srichayet, the professional level researcher of the Institute of Food Research and Product Development, Kasesato University. So everyone, please welcome Dr. Phisamai with a big round of applause. Thank you. Please take it away.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Phisamai Srichayet. I'm a researcher from Institute of Research and Product Development, Kasesato University from Bangkok, Thailand. And also a member of the International Scientific Advisory Board of Strategy Midori. Today, I would like to present you to the lesson learned from its food and agricultural transformation and technology dissemination in Thailand. Let me start by giving you a brief overview of agricultural product of Thailand. The main agricultural product of Thailand include rice, fruit, chicken, and cassava. These products are commonly subject to the primary processing for the domestic consumption or further processed at the industrial level to increase their value and export potential. In the industrial sector, the processing of agricultural products employ a variety of the technology ranging from the basic methods such as sun drying to more advanced techniques including hot air drying, spray dye, and freeze drying. One of the key objectives of the agricultural product processing is to reduce the post-harvest loss as their products are highly perishable due to the microbial spoilage. Food processing helps inhibit the microbial growth. Therefore, the processing can extend the shelf life of the product. At present, farmers increasingly adopt agricultural technology and modern equipment to improve the product efficiency, resulting in higher yield. Consequently, the processing of agricultural products plays a vital role in the supporting increased productivity and ensuring the sustainable utilization of agricultural resources. Agricultural product processing is the transformation of the raw agricultural product into the more usable form through activity like cleaning, drying, freezing, and like thermal processing. The process extends the shelf life of the product and also the economic value and prepare them for the market or the further manufacturing in the foods, cosmetic, or the other goods. Agricultural product processing for the industrial sector is the strict production standard to ensure the food safety and the export quality. However, small-scale and household-level processing often lack the sufficient knowledge and proper quality control, leading to the risk of such as the chemical residue, microbial contaminant, poor handling, and improper storage. This assures not only the compromised product safety and quality, but also pose the potential threat on the human health and the environment. In Thailand, we have the safeguard consumer and support the sustainable food production. We have the regulatory agent. One, the National Bureau of the Agricultural Commodity and the Food Standard, or ACFS, and the Food and Drug Administration, or FDA. For the ACFS, Thailand is the national complemented authorizer mandated to enforce the Agricultural Standard Act 2008. The objective of the Act is to improve the food safety and quality to meet the expectation of the importer and the consumer worldwide for the safe and high quality food product, farming practice and other release activity. And ACFS in Thailand has the follow of the World Trade Organization guideline in the setting up the standard. For the Thai FDA has the rule of the protective public health from the consumption of the unsafe health product and promoting the good consumption behavior with the reliable evidence base for the benefit of its people. The main rule of the Thai FDA is to protect the consumer healthy by ensuring safety, quality, and efficiency of the consumable product within its limit. These include food, drug, psychotropic substance, narcotic, medical devices, volatile substance, cosmetic, hazardous substance, and herbal product available in the country. The IFRPD is the play of the key role in the supporting farmer and the SME entrepreneur by the improving the food quality through the research, development, and technology transfer. IFRPD, or Institute of Food Research and Product Development, is an agency under the Kasesaar University, officially established in the 1968. And now we 57 years. IFRPD assists the food industrial and small manufacturing by the applied technology to develop the product as well as the product technology service to the food industrial and the government organization to solve the problem. IFRPD like a food stop service. We have the food clinic, consulting and training for the technology transfer to the entrepreneur. And we have the research and R&D sector to solve the problem for the entrepreneur or the private sector or create the new product, innovative product, for example. And also we have the pilot plant, have the service facilitate for the industrial scaling and marketing testing. And also we have the food analysis assistant with the entrepreneur to submit for the Thai FDA registration. Normally, the traditional farmer and the SME entrepreneur rely on the local knowledge for the food production, but often lack the expertise to solve the production problem or the develop the new products. And IFRPD had the supported food improvement through the technology transfer in the food side. This has enabled the product of shelf standard, reduce waste and minimize to use unnecessary chemical. And the IFRPD provide opportunity for the farmer to acquire the knowledge and develop a new product, promoting the sustainable learning and innovation. Let me give an example how to this work in the practice, application of the knowledge in food science and transfer of the processing technology to help to improve the product quality. First, I would like to show the process of the product pickled mango by the control microorganism with the appropriate salt concentration with prevent the growth of the microorganism that cause food spoilage, but lactic acid bacteria can grow, resulting in a good flavor and aroma. This is a demonstrate the application of the thermal processing technology to control the pathogenic microorganism with the pH and pasteurization, hot filling in the hermetically sealed container, allowing the juice to be stored at the room temperature. This slide shows the mango juice. The process is very easy, can do by the entrepreneur. No need to use the equipment for the industrial. The similar for the longan in syrup, which is the naturally non-acidic, must be sterile if stored at the normal temperature. However, we can adjust the acidity to be lower, pH lower than 4.6 or acidified food, and with the hot filling pasteurized in the hermetically closed container, it can be stored at the room temperature. And this one, the product look like a longan syrup in can, but for the entrepreneur, we no need like the steamer to produce the longan in can. So we can put in the jar. It's the same can keep at the room temperature. In conclusion, the present example demonstrates that agricultural product can be processed without the use of industrial machinery and can meet the required quality standard if we have the knowledge and understand of the food science principle. The government agency play a role in promoting opportunity for the farmer to learn and apply these to further develop the other product, leading to the sustainable learning. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Phisamai. ขอบคุณค่ะ And next, our third speaker is Dr. Fajli Jufri, Director General of the Indonesian Agency for Agricultural Engineering and Modernization. But unfortunately, due to important duties within Indonesia, Dr. Jufri is unable to join us in person or online today, so we appreciate his support and understanding and look forward to opportunities to hear from him in the future.